Alright guys, we are back on Little Rocket Lab. We are on day 5, and we just finished Pico up, and we went into the silo on the last episode, found out some of the things we need to start working on to fix it, get that going. Um, and yeah, we got a couple of things we got to work on today, so let's just jump right in. I'm gonna go to the university first. See if I can't get a research project working. Morgan, I just wanted to let you know that I've started selling donation bins at the general store. If you have any unwanted components you don't need, you can drop them off at any donation bin, and I'll empty it out every night for you. I'm sure I can put the contents to good use at the store. Here's your first one to get started. Come see me if you need more. I can't even take it away. I have so much stuff in my inventory. Hold on, Cliff. Oh goodness. Why are you not charging? Drop that in there. We'll go pick up that thing. It's raining. And we're just gonna put that there. Oh wow. Don't really see a reason to keep it going for now. Ah. Alright, to the university. It's not quite 8 o'clock yet. Oh, maybe it's not 8 that it gets up. Alright, that's finished up. Ooh. 200 stone. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Uh, Kinda want to get this. Be kind of nice to be able to funnel coal and a resource into my furnace at the same time. That's what we're gonna do. Stone shouldn't be so hard. Theoretically, we just hook up a drill to a piece of stone, hook that up to an item collector and some conveyor belts, and we should be good. We got plenty of that over here. How much does that do? We have no idea. Cool. Maybe we can't hook up a drill. I guess let's find out real quick. And there's a big stone right there. Maybe I can do just the big stones, but not the little ones. That would make kind of make some sense. And it's out of the power range. I have to fix that, but and then cool. We do have an item collector. Was not sure if we did. Alright, and then sure we have power lines still. One. We have one power line still. But that is more than sufficient to do what we need. Alright, get that kicking. Now, the one lady wants us to get a everything at the maximum output, which probably require me having 2 furnaces going at once if I had to guess. Or one with 2 inputs. We have a lot of gears. So I think we're going to go ahead and go deliver the gears at least. So at least they're not clogging up our inventory. Unless, of course, we need them for... We still have a bunch, and even if we do need them for the motors. Which we don't anyway, so... I didn't... Okay, well I guess it just does that. What do we need to build more drills? We're clearly going to need more of those. Oh, gears. Which we have plenty of. So. And grab this so we can build more furnaces, which we might as well wait for that to collect everything before we actually do. Really want to know how to build the chest. That's what we really kind of need going for us right now. Here we go. Alright, there we go. We got some chests. Let's go ahead and place those down. Now we can put some of our stuff in here. Now, we're gonna go ahead and toss this. And just all these copper stuff. Looks like we have to have one of something in it to achieve more. I think we needed some of these for the silo. We can go find out real quick. And we're gonna need more of these anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and get this back up and running. There's server 1. Oh, the ones with the exclamation mark. I see it. I see it. That's what needs to be fixed up. Weird. I don't remember these being here. That's not super hard. We at least have those. There's another thing we need stators for. And then we're gonna need bearings. It's not super hard. And more motors. pretty sure we have the copper wire at least. So all in all, we need how many stators? We need enough to make those motors. 20 of over here. And then I think we only need one per motor. Yeah. So that being said, we're gonna need about I want to say 50 stators. So that way we can make all the motors. What we got going on? Oh wow, we have enough. Jesus. Little system gets kicking and it does not stop for crap. For nothing. Not stop for nothing. Do that. Let's just come over here real quick. Set this to start making bearings now. And grab these. And as inefficient as it is, we're just gonna go ahead and place the belts right here. How are we doing on stone? We're getting close. We've got almost 30 stacks and we need 4. Question is, if I take the item receiver and I set it going out, how is that going to work? Is it just going to take the first object? That would kind of make sense, but might make sense at that point too. Well, we're just going to leave it as is. Suppose worst case scenario, we just feed the bearings in manually, which we're kind of waiting on things to happen anyway, so not completely against that. So it's about halfway to max capacity. So logic dictates that if I wanted the maximum amount of bearings, I would need 2 furnaces working on this at a time. Which furnace is what's kind of slowing the whole process down anyways, so we are going to come over here. We're going to pick this furnace up. We're going to face this way, and then we've only got a few conveyor belts, so let's pick up some of these. We're doing some experimentation, guys. Experimentation. That's how we're gonna figure this out. Trial and error. Good old days of trial and error. What we're gonna do. Oh, I see. I'm gonna need 2 working anyways, even though I really don't want to, because that's how we're gonna have to the only way we're going to be able to do the conveyor belts the way that we want. So let's do this. And then set this right there. Because we're going to need this to go up and over. And then I need just one going that way. And then put our furnace right there. And another furnace right there. And we're going to just set this. We can get the right thing. And then another conveyor belt right here. And, you know, I feel like what we're going to have to do here to get this working right. Whoops. Is put this here. Oh, goodness. And then come over here. We're going to need that. Wait, we picked up coal, didn't we? Oh, God, we didn't get very much, did we? Let's go ahead and grab some more real quick. This will be great that we won't have to do this anymore. We'll just be able to just hook it up. Yeah, that'll do. On second thought. Dang. We killed that day really quick, didn't we? I think we're going to try and do another day before we get off. Fill that up. And then fill that up. Wow. It can go even faster? That is insane to think about. Alright. Well. Of course, this is almost at max, though. And what about this? What we got going on over here? We are all set on stone. Cool. Alright. Okay, square. Square is what does that. Okay. Good to know. I'm just going to leave some of that in there just to keep it in storage. Alright, I have decided. We're going to go another day before we get off. How's that sound, guys? Another day? So we didn't really get much done, did we? Though it looks like we got a lot done with how much stuff we mined and smelted and produced. But in the long run, we really didn't get a whole lot done. We got those bearings. We got those going. Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here. And we're gonna drop some of these gears in here. And, you know, I'm sitting here and I'm looking at this, and I don't understand why I did this to myself. If I had set it up right, I could have actually pushed all of it into one thing to make the motors. Okay. We actually need this to stop going for a little bit because I've got enough. Got enough of everything that we got going on right now. So we're just gonna let that finish out real quick. Oh wow. That is in fact gonna take a minute, so we're gonna actually, there we go. Alright, now, moment we've all been waiting for. At least the moment I've been waiting for. We're gonna need to go on this way. And then no. This is the button. Here we go. It does not. That is a little disheartening. Okay, well. We're gonna need some more conveyor belts. That's what we're gonna need. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this back up like we had it. And then grab all this out. Good, that little item right there. Item box. That going in there, and then we're just gonna manually feed our stators in while producing bearings. That should be more than sufficient. And then we need the conveyor belts again. Boy, we really didn't think that through, did we? Surely there's got to be something we can just deposit our items into, like... Oh, maybe I need to set this. There we go. Increase our production capacity just a little bit. We only need to go through about 30 of these. So this shouldn't really take too long. And there we go. We're gonna go put something in here so we have the space to pick everything up we need. We only need 4 of those, so we're gonna go ahead and drop this and this off. And we're actually gonna drop this stuff off because it's really just hanging out in our inventory a little needlessly. Found out that we can throw the ball. Our dog will happily go retrieve it. Look at him go. Hi, buddy. Go get more of those. And then let's just stop that. Man, I really need an off switch. That would be so nice. Feeling like I have to do this every time, and I want to just stop production for a moment. What the heck? Oh, it didn't. Figure one more small order. Alright. Now we stop this. Give me those bearings, yeah. I need them. I need the bearings. I think we also need to come over here and get the copper wire. I believe... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. That's also not what I wanted. Alright, that's what I wanted. There we go. Off to the silo, because it's actually a little closer than the university. We've got time to do both, so we're going to do both. I believe we've got everything we need. I'm hoping. Yep, there we go. There's that. And over here. And that's done. And we have officially fixed all of this stuff. So now we can go talk to Auntie. Though I think she's not going to be very happy. I am totally prepared to throw Pico under the bus, though. It was his idea. I swear. All jokes aside, he was definitely a peer pressure influence on my poor innocent character. Who am I kidding? She was gonna go in there eventually. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me the furnace. The new furnace. It's mine. I asked for it. I did all the work. Haha. What is a buffer? Collects and dispenses items automatically via conveyor belt. Can be used as a buffer for production lines. Not exactly sure. I mean, I definitely understand at least part of it. Because it means that I can set a production line to, like, make an item and then have that go along and continue to feed. We should probably go ahead and get this, because it doesn't take much. And we actually have everything we need. We just gotta go grab it. I mean, 80 cut gears, 20 copper wires. That isn't nothing. That's nothing at all. I suppose we probably find enough stone. That. And now to talk to Auntie. Alright, Auntie, I have something to show you. What is it? I know you said not to go into the silo, but Pico and I have been working really hard and we got all the broken equipment repaired. Yeah. You went into the silo after I specifically told you not to go in there. But I just thought that was incredibly foolish of you. Were you not listening? And to do so behind my back? What if you got hurt in there? Why would you do such a thing? Because what, Morgan? Because you promised. Yeah, you did promise. You promised me that if I came back, that we'd work on it again. I spent years thinking about it. No matter how much I missed home or how much I missed Mom, at least one day I could come back and we'd work on it together again. And now I'm finally back and you won't even talk about it. Yeah, you feel a little bad about that, don't you? I'm so sorry, my dear. So many years have passed, but you're right, I did make you a promise. If we're to work on the silo, then we should get the doors properly opened up. The main doors have been seized for years now. If I could ask a favor, we need to make some new motors first. The doors are extremely heavy. We'll need a larger, special type of motor to get them opened again. Let me know when you have everything we need. 20. Now I have to get 20 heavy-duty motors. I'm assuming that if I go through the... I'm assuming that if we go through enough of the university, we'll get access to that. Unless we just need the regular motors. I mean, we could see worst case scenario. I'm wrong and... So, we got statters. And then we just set this. It says... Oh, there we go. Never mind, she just gave us the... So... 2 heat sinks and 1 small motor per. Okay. What do we need to build another stage 2 assembler? Not a whole lot of nothing. So... Okay, and then pick this stuff up. Alright, and... I think we are going to go ahead. Do we have another drill? We don't. What do we need to make another drill? Iron plates and gears. We've got everything we need, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take that. We're gonna go ahead and believe. Ugh, that's not what I wanted to see. Okay. Well, then we're just gonna go ahead and grab this conveyor belt over here. Oh. And we're gonna go ahead and take the dirt. Oh god, no, 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 we're messing up. We're messing it up. Oh, shoot. It's kind of cool that it does that. What do we need for this? And we've got a spare furnace. So do we have a spare assembler? We have 2 spare assemblers. And we're gonna set you to make iron plates. And we're gonna do that. And then put one there. And then an item collector. And harvest some coal real quick. We really need to get some stuff kicking for this. Alright, and then looks like we're gonna have to do a power line anyways. Starting to get more and more convoluted. There we go. Get that kicking. And what did we need to... We need 30 plates. Alright, well. So, here's what we need to do. We actually need to make another assembler level 1. And we need to set this up right here. We also need another furnace. So hold up. Can we do a furnace level 2? We cannot. We need 3. 3 small motors for that. Okay, well, that's not hard. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3. And then I think we need 2 per, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh gosh. Small motor. Yeah. 2 per. Nope. And then actually let's make 2 of those. Burn the midnight candles a little bit here. Yeah, I know you're tired. But we're getting there. Okay. Go ahead and grab that. And build 2 of these bad boys. What are we missing this time? Oh, stone. That's fine. Do we have some in here? We do. Alright. We didn't necessarily need to build this yet. Well, I definitely wanted to, though. And who knows? Maybe we will actually build stuff a little faster. I'm not real sure, but we might. I didn't want to break that one. I wanted to break this one, actually. This other one. Put that drill. Yeah, put it right there. And then we're going to come over here. We're going to set up another drill right here. We're going to actually have to come over here and grab some of these plates so we can build some more conveyor belts. Because Lord knows we need more conveyor belts. Do we have enough for this now? Yeah. Okay. And then make a bunch of these. Hopefully 25 will do it. Over here. Oh boy. Our little factory here is starting to slowly turn into a bit of a mess, isn't it? Oh boy. Okay, looks like we automatically pass out at 12 a.m. I'm used to 2 a.m., so I thought I had a bit more time. I probably should have guessed when my character did the emote for being tired that I only had 2 more hours left. Alright, guys. We kind of pushed it a little bit. We did 2 days instead of 1. And we're going to go ahead and call it on this episode. And on the next episode, we'll start working on getting some of these resources better put together, maybe. Possible. We're definitely going to be getting those heavy motors made. Definitely will be doing that. That will happen. And then we'll talk to Auntie. And who knows what else. Well, if you like the video, go ahead and comment, subscribe, like, do all the things. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye!